Hey everyone, this is Agatha with 360 Photo Booth Expert. Today we're live at Bar and Restaurant Expo where we're going to demo out the IP Prime photo booth for you guys. So really quickly, it's a 4-piece unit, so that means it's a base plate that you have to attach to the body, which is a 37-inch monitor. It is made out of metal, so it's super heavy duty. Then you have the U-shape, so that way you're able to tilt for kids or anybody with disabilities in a wheelchair. You could also tilt it up as much as you want, depending on how tall your clientele is. It also has a metal face with an iPad. You can use any iPad size, 9.7, 10.2, 10.9, 11, 12.9, any generation. Just let me know the size and we can custom make this faceplate. Give us a couple days to do that. And then you have your LED ring light. I'm gonna show you really quickly. Down here, you will have 4 screws inserted here and then 2 screws here on the side. Total setup time should be under 2 to 3 minutes. This up here is where you adjust the lighting. So I'm gonna just show you as I turn it. It is turning to like a yellow tint and you can kind of see it on the inside. This is where you access your button for the iPad. If you don't want it at the 3600, you can go 32. If you want to go 5600K, you can also dim it down. So if it's at full 100% capacity, you see as I go down, it does get lighter. So it gets super duper dim compared to what we had it earlier. And so what I normally do is I do this at like 75%, so that way I'm not like blinding anybody. But you want to make sure that you are available, able to bring that up depending on the type of lighting that you're in. Another plus on this booth is we also provide you a handle, so you can easily install the handle right over here, and you can actually detach it by removing these 2 screws, and then you can walk around the booth. Now, it's called a roaming booth. That means that you're going to be adding 2 additional batteries right here, which is not included with the booth, but if you'd like to add those, it's just an additional fee. You're able to turn your so right now it's powered on AC adapter. If we go left, we will power up the batteries. In this case, we don't have the batteries connected, but that's okay, so we're just going to go leave it off. And then this is the AC adapter that runs inside the body. It'll live inside here, or the Android system as well as the charging system for this unit will go directly down to here. It does have vents, it does have speakers, and like I said, it does have an Android system at the bottom. It does have a key to lock it, which is nice, so you can easily just set this up, drop it off, and not have to be there. Down here is the IEC power cable, which is supplied. That's the on and on switch, and these 2 are USB ports. We provide you a thumb drive, so that way you can provide the content or whatever you're going to put on the main screen. If you're going to leave this connected to Ethernet, just know that you can connect it direct, or you can actually do a wireless connection with the Android system that's on the inside. Now, I'm going to show you really quickly on the front what we are digitally advertising right now. We are at a bar and restaurant expo, so we just want to let everybody know they can put whatever they want, their menus, a picture of the quinceañera, a picture of the wedding, a picture of your menu, like whatever it is. Like you can do up to 6 minutes of a carousel or a video. It has audio, so you can also add music or voice, anything you want. So just know that this is 100% brandable, and it's perfect for any type of corporate parties, birthday parties, whatever type of personalization that you want to get into, it can happen. Okay, now moving up here to the top, let me just turn this on really quick. This is the iPad booth program. It's called Luma Booth. This is what you guys are going to be paying monthly. It's either $199 a year or $199 a year or $20 a month. The cool thing on here is, one, you can customize your face, so that way that would be like your main display. People can do photo booths, they can do GIFs, they can do boomerangs, or they can do videos. And then up here is your gallery. So just to kind of show you what our photo strip looks like, it is branded to our business and to the event. They can email, text, WhatsApp it, airdrop it. They can scan the QR code, or if you're connecting a wireless printer, which is an additional fee, you can also do something like that. Okay, the booth will also generate a GIF, which is cool. So that's another template that you'll be responsible for making. So main screen, photo strip, and GIF. You could also do videos. So let me see if there's any videos that are done. Let me see. Oh, that's a GIF. Let's see this one. That's another GIF. See, it just depends on what the client wants, but just know that it has all the capability of those 4 features. And this is perfect for those of you that want to just set it up, drop it off, leave it there, and let it run unattended. So let me just show you. If I press this button, it will exit, right? So what we want to do is enable guided access. I don't have it set up on this booth at the moment just because I've been doing demos, but I just want to show you really quickly on this iPad booth, which is iBooth. I'm going to click it 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I got to do it faster. 1, 2, 3. And guided access has just been activated. So that means when I press this, I'm not able to get out. So that's the perfect thing for any drop-off events, and that will enable the booth to do its job. So just know that that is something that a lot of clients are like, oh, well, what do I do? Just enable guided access and you won't have that issue. And again, just know that the IP Prime can be set up with a printer on the side, which your printers are going to look like this. Printer covers, printer, wireless modules are included with the printer bundles. And you can see we have different bundles available, but that's what the printers will look like if you'd want to get a printer stand and extra accessories along with it. But other than that, that's the whole demo on the IP Prime. Be sure to purchase. This is a great starter investment, and you can start renting this out. I normally do, like, if I'm hooking a friend up, I'll tell them $300. I'll set it up, drop it off, brand it to their kids' party, and have them take as many pictures as they want. If I have to do printing, I'll maybe do like $600 to $750, set up, drop off with printing. But typically with iPad booths, I leave these specifically for digital booths specific. So just know that that can be rented out however you want. You're your own boss. You can create your own pricing. The most I've ever done on this booth is $1,000 for the day, and that was like a 6-hour event. Total time for setup and breakdown, because we had some idle time, it was like 8 hours for $1,000, which is not bad at all. All these things can be customizable, so really quickly I just want to go over some settings. I know it's TMI, but it's stuff that you're going to need to do. This is something that I created on Canva. It's a dimensions. You can see the dimensions. It'll tell you what your iPad size is, and that's what you're going to make in Canva. So it's just one image that you're adding back there. And then you can go to print layout, and same thing, I'm adding another template back here. You can move your photos 1, 2, and 3 wherever you'd like, and you can import as many images as you like. Then you can enable photos, GIFs, or Boomerang. If you don't want to enable those and you just want to do photo booth, guess what? That's all you have to do is just uncheck it. For this demo, I am going to do all of them. And because I'm doing all of them, that means I have to make templates for my GIF. So that means this is my GIF template, 720 by 960. I have to make a transparent PNG. It tells you right there. So that's the dimensions that I put. These are all my settings that I have for these. And then the last two templates are for the Boomerang and 360. Slow motion, this is another image overlay. This one says the same thing, transparent PNG, 1080 by 1920. Create that on Canva, Photoshop, wherever you'd like. And then lastly, the video template that you're going to be putting. There's some customers that are like, hey, I want to intro an extra video, then you can add those videos there. And then background removal, this is the plus. Hitting this, you can see that it's going to start eliminating customers. I don't have to pretty much set up a background. I could do a physical green screen, which I don't have right now, so I'm going to do AI background. I can add an image, choose. Let's say I want to do this one. Hit OK. And now it looks like there's like a Christmas style event, you know. So that's another cool thing, and you can have as many as you want. And if you don't want to enable that, you can just go over to effects. You could turn that feature off, and this is where you enable filters. So your customers can do black and white, sepia, all these different type of filters. You just have to check them for the ones that you want. If you don't want it, turn it off. Beauty mode is pretty cool because it actually does, like, it removes any like skin blemishes and all of that, or redness. So that's a plus. I always have that on. And then you have digital props. So after they take pictures, they could put the props on their photos, put a little top hat on them, put a little mustache. It's fun, and they have a bunch of different ones, and you could also upload your own. This is the camera settings, so you could either do your own settings, you could do manual exposure or auto exposure. You can change your wide angle to ultra wide in case you're like in super small areas. So just know that you have this control over it in Luma Booth. And then printer, if you're going to be sending this up with printing, you're just hitting up AirPrint, enable prints if you're going to be doing that. And then email and text, this is where all email and text messages that you'll get, this is where I put all of our information and letting them know, like, hey, you can guys download all of our stuff. You can visit our website and download all your photos directly from there. So you can customize messages and let your customers know, hey, this is your photo. Along with that, you can maybe put your Instagram handle so they can tag you and all those things. So that's where that's your job to be filling that in. Next up, we have other ways to share. iCloud, we're going to upload every event, and will have their own link to every single picture. And then we also have virtual attendant, which it'll talk to you and let you know, get ready, 3, 2, 1, all of that. You could also use this for trade show and generate as much content as possible for your business if you want to have surveys and all that. And then last but not least, disclaimer, you can enable this or disable it depending on your event, but if you want to use that for marketing purposes, you could definitely use that. So that's your full demo on the IP Prime. I'm going to back up here because there's a lot of people that want to take a look at it. And just remember, this comes in black or white. If you do want to get a custom color like a blue or a red, which we've done in the past, just know that we can do an additional $250 charge and we can custom make that color. Do give us about a week or 2 weeks to get that done because we have to take all these pieces and it's just a one paint job for those units. So other than that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to have you as a new customer, and be sure to download our 360 Photo Booth Expert app for any learning content. That'll be there on Android and Google. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. IP Prime.